Okay, so today we will learn about message mapping. Okay. So far we have completed all these palette options. Today we will be seeing about message mapping. So let me tell you. I I cleared all these things, but still I will tell you. In the day one, I told you that what is the purpose of SAP CPI? Why do we use SAP CPI? So the reason is obvious. If there are so many cases, but out of which one was if the other party, which is the sender, who wants to send data to some third party system or SAP system, no problem. But if it wants to send data to some other system, which is having some different formats, different data types, and the style of maintaining the data is also different. In that case, we use middleware. In that middleware, very important thing is that mapping of the data. For example, the source system is saying for a primary key like ID, they store their primary key with the field called ID. Whereas the target system is not, uh, you know, it's not the possibility that they can only store it as ID only, just like the source has done, right?
Mm.
It might be unique ID, it might be any number. So this can be identified by a human easily, but for a system, we need to set the rules. So whenever data will come, the mapping will automatically happen. Okay. Is it clear till now?
Yeah, it is clear. It is clear.
Definition you have to write. See on Google. Okay. Now, this is a system again, as I said, and this is another system. So if both systems are, interacting with each other, we don't know how they are maintaining their format. But for the mapping, you should be the one who should know how the other person is expecting and how the sender is sending. Since you are a middleware person, since you will be integrating both the things. So you must be fully aware of the things, right? And how you have to do. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Actually, this is my personal laptop. Otherwise, I would have shown you for every project how I create. Let me see if is there anything. No. Okay. Anyways, like a very simple example. Let me take you. Let me tell. This is SR number as one field, and this is name. Okay. And we have to integrate these two systems. We have to sync the data. UID full name. So for a human, it's easy to understand. Okay, SR number is only UID, name is full name. But for a system, you have to define rules here. So whenever this kind of data comes, you have to map it with these fields. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Whenever in future any kind of project you will get, since I asked you clearly that you have to do the micro steps, you have to prepare a technical document, which will be a roadmap for the development. You should not jump to development part directly. The first thing is that you have to prepare a TS, which is a valid thing. Don't refer to ChatGPT for that. Okay.
Mm.
Everything step by step you have to write point wise. Clear? In that mapping, you have to give a mapping table, create it in an Excel, put that screenshot over there or add somehow. But you have to put a mapping table as well for request mapping and response mapping as well. Okay. So for this thing, how would be a TS? I will share you the examples of TS as well. How I prepare that. So this will be the request field mapping. Okay. Which one is the first field? So for target, SR dot number is the field. Let me write here target. No, not target. This is source. Is the spelling of source correct?
Yeah.
And here is name. This is a mapping table which you have to be ready with before development or before mapping. Got it?
Oh, okay. Got it.
It's not only this, you also have to think about data type. What is the data type of serial number? For example, here is a number range. So tell me, what
Integer.
is the data type?
Integer.
Here is 1 to like this ABC 1 to 3. What is the data type?
Variable.
It's just it's a
String.
varchar
String.
string. It's a string. But again, since you have managed to keep the fields only, but for source side, you have to keep the data type as well. What is the data type of particular field? After that, you have to do it same for target. And not only this, you also have to think about the length of the things. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Clear.
Okay, even if it's string, what could be the maximum length? What could be the minimum length?
Hmm.
This much detail you have to think before mapping, and you have to put it into your documentation. If this is 1 and this is also 1.00, so you will say 1 and 1.00 is correct,
Float
right?
variable.
But let me tell you, this is an integer and this is a float value or a decimal value. It will fail. My recent project which I was doing, I hope you might have seen on on the LinkedIn, which was very viral post. I have clearly said that it was due to my production error was just due to the 0 dot dot data type thing. Okay. So even after having 5+ years of experience, I forgot to put that. You know, I shouldn't give excuses this way, but it happened. That is why you have to keep a habit of writing this kind of setup, this kind of things before going into development. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to know what exactly you have to do in the mapping. Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
So again, you know the data is maintained into XML or JSON. That is clear to you, right?
Yeah.
But whenever you see an XML or JSON, you as a human is only able to identify, okay, this is an integer, this is a string, this is a float value, right? This is an
Hmm.
email, correct?
Yeah.
But for for any system to understand, like the mapping which we are going to do here, it doesn't it's not that intelligent to understand and sense, okay, if this is having 1, this means it's integer. If this is having name of Prathamesh in letters, this is a string. So that is why you also have to tell him specifically, okay, this XML is this particular field is this with this minimum length of characters or letters or whatever it is. So as you know, the data is into XML, but there is one more thing called XSD. XML is what? A data.
Hmm.
But XSD is what? XSD is what? This is made from this XML only. Okay. But XSD is data types of the data. Clear?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Clear.
Because system also needs to get now what exactly is the thing. Let me show you the XSD. Sample XML. Now, an XSD is called XML schema definition. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what is this XML? It's a book ID. In that, you will see a title, author, and a publisher. There are 3 fields, right? Okay. Now, this is the XSD of that XML. So, as you see, there are 3 fields. One is the title. So, what is a title? Title is a string. What is the length? So, you add here a length. Minimum length, maximum length, everything you can add here. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Clear.
What is attribute ID? Attribute ID is the book ID. If you could see here. What is that? It's a string. So you have to write a string. Is it required? So yes, it's required. Okay. So you got to know what is the XML versus XSD. Clear?
Yeah. Okay.
It's clear so far?
Yeah. Clear.
So while doing the mapping, you have to send data like this. But while setting up the rules, you have to need XSD only. Okay.
Okay.
Now let me go to the example, or shall I do, or you are going to do it? What's this?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, share your screen. Open the system. New open the iFlow which I have created.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I'm able to see. But why your voice is so low?
Now it is good.
Yes, it's clear. I'm giving you a requirement. Write in your notepad. Um, Sender is sending a JSON. I'm giving you some technical requirement, because okay, sender is sending a JSON having basic students data for now. Very basic. For the example, we'll take basic, otherwise it will give you very complex JSON, which I need to send it to some other system. Okay. Now, one thing, source fields in source, right? In the next line, source system fields, somewhat like this. Give roll number, name, um, and write class. Okay. Okay. Take this most only. Target system needs the data in this way. Student ID, full name, standard or grade. Huh? You can write only one. Choose whatever suits you. For class, what you want it to be represented. Okay, standard. Um, in the source system, in the bracket put JSON, so that ChatGPT will give you a JSON. For target, ask him to give XML. Now take this prompt and go to ChatGPT and take the formats of both. Okay, very good. Now copy paste this into And again, they have given you a mapping table as well, which is your work to do. What to press, then it comes. I don't know how. I just know Control V and Control C.
So it saves the copy history. Actually. Windows V.
Windows V. Okay.
It is going to save all the copy history.
Okay, got it.
So to activate it, you need to press it multiple times.
Mm-hmm. It's good and helpful for me then.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have a JSON and you have a XML. So now to perform a mapping, you always need only one format, which is
Uh, Hello.
yeah, for mapping, whenever you have to do a message mapping in SAP CPI, there is only one
Mm-hmm.
format. Which format is that?
For mapping, so I need to map in XML, right?
Exactly. XML is only mapped. JSON you have to convert it to XML. So create iFlow very fast. Go to CP and create iFlow,
Yeah,
wherein
got
the
it.
sender is going to send this JSON. Use simulation for now. Don't do HTTP and that stuff. Put a content modifier or something like that. In that content modifier, set hardcode these values, the sender values, then put a converter or something like that and do it fast. No need of that. Na. Don't do it. We have no time to test the HTML, HTTP and all. Do everything here only. In the simulation, we'll test. Remove that sender HTTPS. So here will be your source of truth, which is your sender payload. Go to the message body and hardcode that.
Yeah.
Then what step will come?
Convert message mapping.
Yes. Yeah. No. Why can message mapping? Message mapping needs the format of XML before, na?
Yeah,
So
convert.
is it in XML? Hello.
No, it is not in XML. We need to convert.
Good morning, sir. 1 second, Anurup. Hold on.
Okay.
हाँ, बोलो ना. Anurup, now remove the simulation points and put a message mapping there. I will tell you.
Remove the simulation. Message mapping. I don't understand why this is coming like zigzag way.
Yes, yes, मैं बोलता हूँ उसको भी. Actually, the reason to come that is because it's this low space. That is why. Okay, thank you. So no, 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 don't do that option. There is an option called fourth option in the vertical channel. See that? It's a create. Click on that. Now the naming convention for message mapping you always have to give this way. Underscore. What is this mapping for? Right? Student conversion or something. Or write one for the sake of example. Okay, student conversion. Okay. Create the mapping. I was having a meeting yesterday, tomorrow, sorry, not yesterday. The person was coming from Ahmedabad to meet. It got
Andhra.
cancelled. Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
Oh,
It's now shifted to Saturday.
okay, okay.
There is some, the bridge collapse in near about Mumbai to Pune journey for trains. So that train got cancelled. He was coming to
Okay.
Mumbai and then Mumbai to Pune.
Oh.
Okay. Now here are two things: the source one and the target one. So here XML is not going to work. You have to give the schema definition of this. The source schema definition and the target schema definition, right?
Okay, yeah.
So now you have the source XML with you, right? Convert it into XSD and also convert the target XML into XSD. No, 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 don't take XML from here. Target XML you have, but the source XML, it's in CPI only. After simulation, you got the output, na? Take that.
Yeah.
Go back from this. This person is calling again. 1 second. Hello. एक चेक करता हूँ. व्हाट्सएप पे करा है क्या? अच्छा, इस तरह से है. सी वारजे के पहले वाकड़ आता है, थोड़ी पहले, 30 minutes पहले. और हाईवे नॉट 30 minutes. You'll be able to get a cab easily. वाकड़ ही कर दो फिर. 10 किलोमीटर है. 10 वो पूरा हाईवे आप पहुंच जाओगे इजीली, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है उसमें. हाँ, राइट राइट, वाकड़ पुणे. हाँ 31। आप उतनी मत चिंता करो अभी। Okay, now in the mapping you have to now what you do is Anuru, you have two XMLs, right?
Hmm.
Source and target. नहीं, आप
Yes.
कौन से भी ड्रॉप पे उतरो उतना ही पैसा लगने वाला है। हाईवे पे है, राइट। ले लो ना, फिर कोई दिक्कत नहीं। हाँ, नजदीक है नहीं, सारी चीजें वैसे नजदीक है, बट फिर से आपको आगे जाके पीछे आना पड़ेगा, इसके वजह वाकड़ आप पहले ही उतरोगे, देन वारजी विल कम। ठीक है ना। करेक्ट करेक्ट। ओके। वेरी सॉरी फॉर दिस। हाँ, दिस इज अ कस्टमर, आई नीड टू पिक हिज कॉल्स।
No issues, no issues.
Now you after conversion you created the XSD, na?
Uh,
From where you created the XSD?
from ChatGPT.
Okay,
Actually.
but don't refer to ChatGPT. There is a website called XML to XSD converter called Liquid Technologies. Okay, this one. Prefer these things. Okay. You have to tick the data security warning and save it as a separate file, not in the same XML. Source.xsd. Make sure you save it as source.xsd. Control S. Save as type. Change that. All types. All files.
Yeah. Mm.
Save. Do the same for target.
So, target dot 60 of desktop. Yeah, okay, done.
Now go to mapping.
Mapping and create
You
mapping.
already have created, I guess.
But I not saved, I guess.
Double click on message mapping. Click somewhere outside and again double click on that. Go to processing. As resource, assign some resource. Okay, there is nothing now. Create one again.
Message mapping student conversion
Create.
creator. Now I need to
Source XSD,
add
you have to
a
add it
source
source. Target
SSD.
XSD, you have to add it target. So this is easy because you are practicing, you are doing the things on your own. Instead of
Yeah,
listening to me,
exactly.
you have a hands-on experience this way.
Mm. Target XSD. So here
Now, root you have to connect to student. Roll number to student ID.
Full
This
number
is
to
also called
student
as
ID.
graphical mapping because below you are able to see some arrows and some boxes. You see,
Hmm.
I will tell you what exactly is the purpose of that. From here only you will be able to put some logics as well without
Uh-huh.
even coding. And see, there is also an option of to create a function. If the standard palette options are not suitable for your mapping thing, you can write custom code as well.
Oh, okay.
In the functions, create function there is. You see?
Where it is functions? This one. Huh?
Yeah. So arithmetic is plus addition of two numbers, division of two numbers, everything is inside that. But if you wanted to
Uh-huh.
create something very different, which is not a common requirement, you can also create that.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Now, here is also you can simulate this thing. Go to simulate. Go to simulate. On the top right corner. Generate. It was not available there. The recent option came. So for example, this is the data. Now test how it will come. You'll be able to
So
see.
it only
Test.
gave the sample data by
Yeah, it's a
analyzing. Huh?
sample data totally generated by AI or something.
But had we gave string and everything in the
Obviously, na,
XSD?
because your JSON, see, what is your JSON payload? Exactly on the basis of that XML is saying, okay, in the JSON, it was numbers. That is why it is integer. In the JSON, it was a name. So I will consider it as a string. In the XSD only see now, what is this? Type is
Hmm.
given. Got it?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
That is based on your input now, what input you have sent. Then you converted it to XSD, na?
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. JSON to XML and XML to XSD you did. Root test. Now you
So
see,
it has mapped roll number to student ID, name to full name, class to standard.
clear. Is it clear?
Yeah, clear, clear.
Now then once if it's working and you have tested this in simulation, then you are ready to deploy your iFlow.
Hmm. Okay.
Now go click on OK. Click on OK. And now simulation end to end. From before content modifier to the end. How it will flow. We'll see. Okay, just start the simulation because data is already there in the content modifier.
Body. So student it has mapped.
Right?
Hmm.
So the mapping, very basic mapping we did now. Wait, right?
Hmm.
Two more things I will explain you in this. Copy the output, what output has came, and beautify that. Copy that and go to a website called XML Beautifier. XML Beautifier. Click on Beautify XML.
1 second. 55x.
Now you have student ID, full name, standard. So one
Hmm.
school can send 1,000 records at a time, which will be followed by the tag called student. There is a line number 2 and line number 6. What is that?
Starting tag and ending tag.
for a particular student. But you,
Mhm.
since if the data is coming in bulk, it needs to be followed by some other tag as well. Na?
Mhm.
So what do you do? Do one thing. Copy line number 2 to copy line number 6. Okay. Copy that. Again from line number 6, paste that. Below that, paste that. Paste the same thing. For example, this is for one student data. Put the another student data. Now put more students data like this 4-5 times. Hello.
Yeah, I'm doing.
हाँ देखता हूँ. Now do 101, 102, 103 such that way. Okay. हाँ हाँ हाँ. वो उसका थोड़ा लेट होता है. रात को 3 बजे तक अवेलेबल रहता है ना, तो थोड़ा लेट होता है उसको. हम्म. चांदनी चौक तो बहुत ही पास है. बहुत ही ज्यादा पास है. तो आप उधर भी उतर सकते हो, वैसे कोई दिक्कत नहीं. बहुत ही पास है मतलब. चांदनी चौक कर दो. फिर दूर पड़ेगा वो डायरेक्टली. दैट्स अ डाइवर्जन. फिर आप दूसरी जगह जाओगे. चांदनी चौक इज द लास्ट thing wherein you can come to me. गाड़ी नहीं मिलेगी फिर. हम्म. हम्म. बेस्ट चॉइस. 3 किलोमीटर. त्रिमूर्ति सोसाइटी. त्रिमूर्ति सोसाइटी. त्रिमूर्ति. त्रिमूर्ति सोसाइटी. राइट. I was speaking and the mic was mute. Very sorry.
No issues.
Line number 1. Enter after UTF-8. Enter. Enter. There. Create a space. No, not there. Yeah. Now write data. Start a node called data. Close that. Okay. Wait. And put that below. एकदम last. In the last. Copy this. So so all the student data, multiple student data are in between a node called data, right?
Mm.
Copy that. Copy the whole thing and put this side so we can beautify this message. Beautify. So this is called a multi-occurrence mapping. In such cases, whenever the data will be coming minimum one time and maximum n number of times, so you have to go to the mapping, go to the message mapping. You have to create a XSD in such way, because XSD also considers this thing. Okay, the occurrences, minimum, maximum occurrences. And then the mapping, go to processing. Go to processing. In the processing, you see there is a thing called occurrence, wherein for now, root and student are your parent node fields, of which you have to change the occurrence. Clear?
Okay.
It might come one time. 1:1 is what? Minimum one time, maximum one time. So this is hard coded for only one data at a time. Clear?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, clear.
If you send 4 or 5 cases, it's just going to do the first mapping and the rest it will ignore. Clear?
Okay. And
But
how
if
to this map this occurrence? So if
click on pencil and then do that. Now, if you click on the occurrence, you see. So what is 0 to 1? Either it can come blank or a maximum 1. That is the meaning of 0 to 1. Okay.
Okay.
What is 1 to 1? 1 to 1 means it's going to come once, and that is only the thing.
Uh-huh.
What is 0 to 1? 0 to n number of things, which means it might come or never come, but maximum it will be n numbers. Okay.
So if I give only one and 0 to star also, then also it is fine, right?
Error. You'll get an error
Oh.
because the message also is not in configured in that way. Na?
Okay, okay.
The XSD is wrong. XSD is currently our set to the static one data record only. So in order to try this, you have to do it in your homework. That's a
Okay.
plus point if you do. I need to teach that, but I will not do it today because I have to tell something different thing now.
Okay.
Okay. Practice if you are able to do it, well and good. Not, then I will be there. Okay.
Mm.
Go to mapping again. Go outside. Cancel this. Yeah. Now here. What? Now, for example, from the sender, if you get values like name and last name, which you have to bind up in a single field called full name. Create, keep the target XSD the same way. Just change the source XSD. Source XML basically start from the JSON only. Change the JSON in such a way that you will get two fields for the name, first name and last name. Do faster.
Message body and okay.
Now take the XML
Ah,
and do the XSD then. First.
so simulate again. What happened?
What is the issue?
No, because after this we not had a proper access, so that's why message mapping failed here. So now,
Is this the issue of message map? Yeah. Why don't you? Why you add the simulation endpoint there? Just see the
oh
XML first.
yes, I've got the XML. See the first name and last name and everything.
Okay, so the XML is there now. Now create the XSD and do the next step.
identifier. Uh, Generate schema. Copy. And says map. Success T.
You just have to change this thing.
XST.
Which target only? No, source only.
Source only, but where do I need to give the XST? I forgot.
Go inside.
Inside that
Hmm. Click on pencil. Delete. Did you save the XSD new folder?
yes,
Import
I saved.
from upload. Do one thing, delete everything and from here and then start.
You're asking me to delete the target or entire
Both,
thing?
both, delete both and put again.
Oh. Source message. Source XST. No, target message I need to change according to the output, right?
No, no, no,
Or
keep the same. Na?
hmm.
That is already same.
And now
Now root to student,
move to student.
roll number to student ID,
To student ID.
class
First
to class to standards.
to standard.
First name and last name is the combination to full name, right? So
Yeah.
first name add to the full name. Now open the subscreen from the drop down. Below. Somewhat open that. Yeah, bus. Now last name to full name. Click last name to full name. Now click on the first name and full name middle line which is there. The line. Delete that line. Now take full name to the rightmost corner. Okay, cool. Now from the left drop sidebar, you have to see some standard function to concatenate these two values.
Uh-huh.
Go on
Yeah.
node functions. Node functions. Node functions. Below that.
Node
If I
functions.
say add two numbers, so definitely you are that much wise that you will go to the arithmetic operations, right?
Uh-huh.
Here you have to find someone as something as concatenate. Did you get anything? If you're not able to get, search.
Concatenate.
If
Not
it's
there.
not here, go back. It will not in the node functions then. Concatenate.
Maybe it will be in
Click on
text.
text. Yeah, I guess so. Click on.
Compare equal concat.
Yeah, yeah. Put it in the middle. Drag it into the middle. It's there already. Yeah. Now first name as a string one. Connect first name to string one. Not this way. Click on the yellow part. Yeah.
Now, now directly concat.
Yeah, but now since there is a option called delimiter string, you have to give a
Hmm.
space there. Click there and give a space because otherwise it will concatenate both very next to each other. Click on the delimiter string. Just space as a value. Now perfect. Now concatenate value as a full name. Okay, if you need to simulate, otherwise click OK. हायर नहीं किया इन्होंने, एज एडवाइजर ले लिया है, बैंगलोर से ही है, बहुत बड़े कंपनी का कोई तो था प्रोडक्ट डायरेक्टर करके। तो अभी इन्होंने ऐसा एडवाइजर ले लिया करके, अभी आगे वाले जितने भी रहेंगे उसके लिए रहेगा ये। Simulate everything from scratch. Start. Is it there? Yeah. So you are able to perform message mapping also with the graphical mapping. That is called a graphical mapping. Okay.
Hmm.
Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Do 5, 6 examples on your own. Try to do complex ones.
Hmm.
Like take
Okay.
one example. Someone sends a country code 91. There is a field called phone number. You try to merge them or do something very complex, very, very complex. Challenge yourself in this. Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes. Any questions?
No questions.
Do you like this teaching style?
Yes, yes, of course, bro.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
You learn. So whatever so far you have learned, you know that, right?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
So in the same way, once we finish all the palette options in CPI, na, and
Hmm.
once you know the use cases of everything, my work will be or the client's work will be only simple. They will be giving you a business requirement, which
Mm-hmm.
you have to think in a way that how can my palette options fit all together and complete his requirement.
Hmm. Okay.
This is what CPI is. But
And
since we are
and
very new, there must be some
hmm.
architect person who can think very correctly because real life scenarios might have so many different things or small aspects which needs to be considered. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that's the fact. You're saying something.
Here I want to remove the Groovy script and want to add the content modifier.
What do you have to remove?
So
Huh.
instead of Groovy script, I need to add this content modifier. So
Hmm.
I did not get using this content modifier properly. So if you can help me with one use case, I can go through the another stuff.
Actually, content modifier in our curriculum is next to mapping. What if I say right now, you will be not able to get on what basis it came.
So in that case, I was unable to route the content modifier, na,
No problem.
further.
Yeah, Yeah. Currently, what you have done is okay
Hmm.
because you don't know the use case of content modifier. Na, then it's okay. But so far, whatever you have done, that is correct.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Content modifier, I will tell you. After the
Okay.
mapping, go to the mapping. You'll
Okay,
see there
then
are
can I ignore this one and practice that
yep,
graphical
yep. Now
mappings?
do the mapping. Complex mapping you do. Start with multiple occurrences. Okay.
Okay, okay. I will try.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Have a
Let me
nice day.
stop this first.
Okay. So, and the recordings, is it available? Like, can you see
Yeah,
the